So for our database, we decided to go with obviously a game store here. I have 5 columns here. Each of the other tables has 4. Primary keys are the ID in each sector. So for games, it's game ID, employees, employee ID, customers, customer ID, payments, transaction ID, and then the foreign keys are listed. No one decided to do the insert and create statements for the project. I went with the current side. So looking here at our database, the create tables and the insert values was done by Nolan. I did the CRUD and then most of the GUI. Nolan helped a little bit with that. We split the database, and then the SQL statements are obviously just rewritten to MDs and all these for the submission requirements. Outside of that, most of it, from my knowledge, appears to be in third normal form. The exception being maybe payments, because transaction ID and customer, but I can't see anything there. And outside of that, I will turn it over to Nolan.
Hello, this is our project for databases CS665. We did a database based off of a game store, so like GameStop. We have this GUI, which we can open up our database, and we will see our table, which has all of our subtables. So we have the employee table with our employee first name, last name, salary, ID. We have the payments, so transaction ID, date and time, the total price of the transaction, and we have the buyer for the transaction. We have the games with prices, consoles, names, IDs, and then who the game was sold by. And then we have our customers with first name, last name, an ID for the customer, and what games they have bought. I can throw in this, which will delete our employee, Marty Robbins. I'll hit commit, and then let's reload the employee table. He's gone. We can see which games that customers bought. There's the which employee sold which game. And then when customers have purchased games, this tells us when the customers bought the games. All right, we've got a couple queries to go through. So these are our create table queries, which create the first name, last name, salary, and ID. Then there's the CRUD statements. This was made by my partner. Then we have the table, the queries for inserting the values. Here's some join functions. We have some inner joins mostly, also a couple left joins. And here we can see our database browser with our database. It has all of the values. And then you can see our tables similar to our GUI.